the best way to browse the web safely on your Mac is by using the Opera browser. And people might say, "Whoa, Opera browser? Haven't heard of them in such a long time." Yeah, they're still in development, and they've made some pretty nice advancements to their browser with features that aren't available on other browsers, on like Chrome or Safari. Chrome has the feature, but you have to download plugins and kind of go through third parties to make it work. So let's jump right into it. You're going to go ahead and launch the Opera browser. You can download it right directly from the Opera site. And we're going to click on Opera here, go into Preferences. All right, and from the Preferences page, we're going to scroll down to where it says Privacy and Security. Let's go ahead and click on that. Awesome. And then from here, we're going to scroll down just a bit until we see Enable VPN. That means Virtual Private Network. Let's enable that. Awesome. And essentially what this will do is trick the computer into thinking that it is located somewhere entirely different. So for instance, if I was to type in my IP address right now, I'd say, what's my IP? It actually say my IP address is 204.52.135.197. Okay, and if I click on this VPN button here, within the browser, it'll actually show me that the VPN is on and how much data I've transmitted over VPN. And it lets you pick a location. So you can technically browse the web from Singapore, Netherlands, Germany, United States, Canada, and you can flip back and forth between those. I leave it on the optimal option because this is still just as secure as any of the other options. It just picks the speeds that are fastest, because there's so much kind of bouncing and looping back and forth to triggering into to kind of cutting your trail, that it can slow down your internet connection. So optimal is the best way to go, in my opinion. You can choose any one of these if you want to kind of experiment with it. But just for argument's sake, right now with VPN on, this is my IP here, it ending in 197. Now if I go ahead and turn off VPN, and we do the same search for what's my IP, ending in 244. There you go. So the IP address changes. So there's no way to track or see who is actually searching for the content. What you're buying, what you're researching or discovering in the privacy of your own home, or the privacy of your business, or wherever you're doing your stuff. I started using the VPN mainly because I started seeing that a lot of ads started popping up that were based on my searches, and then I started getting emails and all sorts of spam based on what I was searching, and I kept on getting bombarded by all this marketing, and I am kind of the sense that the internet shouldn't be kind of this thing that gets junk mailed at you. I feel like the internet should be a place where my searches are my own, and that how I decide to look for things and search for things, and the results that I get should be based on algorithms that are strictly based on the criteria that I enter, and not based on what I've searched in the past, or what somebody may have searched on my computer before. I don't like the numbers become convoluted, based on kind of what someone or what Google thinks is my preference, or what Google wants to sell me, or what Google thinks is the best thing for me. I want to be in charge of what my search result is. I want to be able to, choose the results that come at me. So by using VPN, the results are neutral, because the computer has no way of knowing who you really are. The algorithm can't pick up on who made the search actually, or where it's coming from. So there's no kind of point of reference for them to kind of throw stuff at you. So that's mainly the reason why I decided to go onto VPN. But in any case, that is the kind of the gist of it. It's a real easy way. There aren't any like third-party apps. there aren't any third-party extensions that you have to install. Essentially, you just open up your Opera browser, enable VPN, and then moving forward, you can just click on the VPN button here, switch it on. You can choose a location if you prefer to. You can bounce back and forth between them to see if you get faster speeds. But that's it. This is the most secure way of browsing the web. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you next time.